Hello, my dear Cancers. My name is Juliana, and I am doing the quick reading for you. I'm gonna pull a few cards for advice, which is this huge deck, Angels, Guardian Angels cards, which I really love. And yeah, I don't want to be seen fully today, so you just see my mouth and my tattoo. But thank you for coming, my dear lovely guests. So let's pull the advice for you, advice and guidance cards. These cards are amazing. I'm gonna pull a few and read the message for you, okay? Advice and guidance for people with the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and whatever else. Sorry, someone is calling. Okay, Cancer. Actually, Cancer was calling because I'm seeing a Cancer. Anyway, 10 of Emotions. This is a lovely card, which... Hold on. Hey, Cancers. I'm sorry. My Cancer called me and the video stopped. So the card that I got for you is 10 of Emotions, which is a very lovely card that signifies the happiness and harmony in the home situation and relationships and family. So let's see what it says for you. It says, life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you are rewarded with unconditional love. Isn't it wonderful? I mean, everyone should be rewarded with an unconditional love, right? Let's do 2 more or whatever comes out for Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, triple Cancers, as many Cancer signs that you have for you. I am a Cancer rising, but it doesn't matter, right? So anyway, we got 3 cards for you as guidance and advice. The first one, the second one actually, we have Helper of Action, which is in tarot is the Knight of Wands, passionate person. Okay, it can be you, it can be someone else, all right? You are blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably do not have time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You, or someone you meet, is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So watch out for the person like that in your life. If this person appears, that means it's good. You can trust that person even though they are a bit more passionate, enthusiastic, maybe more than you are, but you know, it's always fun to have such a person in your life. Or it's, you know, it takes to, it says to kind of enable this personality within yourself, this trait within yourself. It's a good timing for this. Now, 4 of Abundance. Well, 4 of Abundance is 4 of Pentacles. It is time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to other people. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Okay, so take that into consideration. And we have the Spiritual Teacher, which is a Hermit card in tarot. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. All right? So, well, I see that there is on the horizon, or you already have this harmony and happiness within your household or family, or in your relationship, and that you can trust and rely on people within your household, and it's marvelous. And so the Helper of Action, there might be a very enthusiastic and passionate person in your life that will appear, but you might be holding back from them because you're afraid to open up. So don't be afraid. This person, you can trust this person, especially if they have fire in their chart. And if you're so afraid to open up, you might need to go within. Just the Hermit says to you, listen to your inner self, do some, not some serious inner work, but just listen to your intuition, ask your own internal spiritual teacher of how you feel about everything around you, about people in your life, about whether you can trust them, and if this new person or old person with fire in their chart, or with that enthusiasm and passion that wants your time and energy, really worth investing into, because I can see that you're holding back, but maybe you shouldn't, So just, be quiet for a little bit and ask yourself if this is the right decision to do so. And there might be a person who's very wise and good to ask the advice from. So if there is that kind of a person, you can always go to them and ask the advice from them, because I can see that they are in your environment, and you might actually be able to trust them. But honestly, I feel that it's your own spiritual teacher within you, so always listen to your intuition and have some quiet time to do so. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Emotion. Honestly, I really, really don't like that card, because I get it often and I have mixed feelings about it. But in general, Seven of Emotion is a Seven of Cups, which is in general tarot, means manifestation, choice, the card of choice. So in this case, it is the card of choice. It says your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you have been putting off. It is likely you know which choice you should make, but you are procrastinating so you do not upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. So if there is something that bugs you and you are unsure of, and you keep on putting the decision or the choice off day by day, maybe it is time to go a little bit quiet and meditate, or just go on a hike, have some me time, and really think about what there is that holds you back, either in relation to the person who wants your time and energy, either in relation to love. Seven is more about love and creativity and your self-expression. Maybe you want to start doing something, but you are just afraid and unsure that you're going to be successful in that field, in that environment, in that activity, whatever it is. So quiet time always helps to kind of reflect and to ask yourself if this is a fear or it's a real concern. In any way, you need to make a decision, right? And I always say, just jump into it, start doing it. And even if you're unsure if that's what you want, while doing it, you will understand this is or this is not. Because sometimes, we just need to do it. And we will definitely understand if that's right for us when we're doing it, okay? And do it for a little while so you would really understand, because at the beginning it can be very exciting and interesting, but then it can get boring actually, and you understand that it's not for you. And actually vice versa, at the beginning it can be scary and difficult, but then you get better and better at it, and you actually understand that, yeah, wow, I can be good at it. Let's do this a little longer, a little more. We'll see what's gonna happen, right? All right, well, that's it. Just know that your family supports you, and the people around you who you can call your family, whether it's friends or real family, or your children or your partner, and distant family, there's harmony and happiness, and you can trust them. And if you are compassionate and forgiving to people around you, you are rewarded essentially with this unconditional love back to yourself. Okay, Cancer, so it's been almost 9 minutes. I think you want me to pull a few cards from loving messages, cards, oracles, whatever they are called. All right, Let's see, in love. What is there for Cancers in love? What is there for Cancers in love? I'm sorry, I didn't bother with my background today, or with the way I look. I mean, who cares? You want cards and messages, right? Okay. Cancers. What do Cancers need to know when it comes to their love, romance, relationships at this present time? I don't want to do any predictions, but I want to see what you have in present time and give you some clarity on the situation, what's happening with Cancers. Please connect for a specific Cancer that will be watching this video. What does this Cancer or these Cancers need to know at this present time about their love and romantic life? We have one card, which is the Dragonfly. It's all about transformation, but it's more lighthearted than the Butterfly. So the Dragonfly tells about being very adaptive and lighthearted, finding out maybe some truth and changing according to that, and the understanding and that knowledge. Some things come to light and relationships might be healing. This is a beautiful card in my opinion. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Butterfly, which is the bigger transformation. It talks about evolving and growing, next phase, perhaps healing inner child and releasing the past. It's beautiful, guys. Sorry if you hear some noise. It's I have a concert the block away from me. There's some private party. Okay, well, I'm not gonna pull any more. So there's the runner card. Someone in your life who you are the runner. The snake, you know, the snake. It says competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. But for me, which like in my experience and in my readings, usually it talks about evolving and transformation and shedding the skin and perhaps the fear. Let's see what else we have. We have the girl with a snake. Oh my goodness. Snake, the girl with a snake, and not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustration. So yeah, there is some kind of transformation, things coming to light and heal. And as a runner, you are and you have enabled boundaries with someone, or maybe you need to enable boundaries with somebody who might be charmed by you, or you might feel used by someone and very, very charmed by someone, but that is the reason that you're running away from that person, and you want to feel and you want to enable boundaries because you're kind of a little scared. As a snake, you're scared, so you're kind of hiding. Maybe the spiritual teacher is about that. You need to hide away for a little bit and think where you hold yourself off, and why that is, because in your environment is a very good card. Everything is great, happy and harmonious. Well, for those with whom it resonates. But I can see that if you are a runner, you're kind of doing a little bit of self-sabotage. There's a lack of confidence, there's frustrations, fear, and your ego might be getting the best of you. So you might need to actually enable the boundaries with your bad patterns that kind of are on the way of enjoying the situation within your home and the household, within your relationship. Just know that you need to be a little bit more lighthearted and adaptive, and know that essentially things are coming out to light, they are changing, and you need to be lighthearted just in order to understand that it's healing, you're healing, things are healing around you, the relationship are healing perhaps, and it's okay. If you have the fear of intimacy, it's okay. Just take some time by yourself. Do this assessment of where you're holding back and whether it is worth it. If it's reasonable or if it's not, if you're just scared. The snake tells me that you're actually scared. The not enough card tells me that you're actually scared. And the girl with the snake tells me that you need to enable boundaries for a little while, just for understanding what you want and what you feel like. If there's someone in your life, especially with the fire in your chart, who wants your time and energy. Maybe you need to, first come to terms with yourself and understand whether you want to give this energy and time to that person or you don't, okay? Or maybe if you're holding back from starting something or doing something that you always wanted to do, even though everyone around you supports you and, tries to kind of encourage you to do that, first and foremost, you need to have your me time to understand that there's nothing scary, or that you don't have to let the fear get the best of you. Fear is a fucking choice, okay, guys? Fear is a choice. So you can as well choose to still, like, if you're not unable to overcome fear, you can still choose to be in this state of fear, but you don't have to choose to let it get the upper hand, okay? You can go and do what you are fearful of doing, and that will help you to get over it. It always does, it always does. Maybe you don't even want to do that, but the fear kind of keeps you away from something that is not good for you. But usually fear actually does the opposite thing. You need to go and you need to try it. Okay, be fearful, fuck it, be fearful, enable boundaries with people who you might think are not good for you or whatever, or want a lot of your time, but still have some me time. I don't want to tell you not to run, because I can see that you're running. If it's about you, if you're running, you need to spend some time by yourself and really get to know that fear and understand why you're having it. Never really discourage yourself from getting to know yourself better, okay? If you're running, then you need to know why. Probably you already know why, to be honest. Maybe there is some competition that you're afraid of. Maybe you are very into somebody or something, but you're lacking confidence. It takes time to overcome it, so don't worry, that's okay. Everyone goes through that stuff, just take some me time and try to connect with that helper of action, that enthusiast. Try to connect to that side of yours that I know you have, your cardinal sign. So you have some energy there. You are a leader, so try to connect with that side of yourself after you explore that fear, and that you can say no to that fear, that you can overcome it, and you can actually make that fear a motivation, a push to move forward with what you want, and make this fear motivate you to do that because you actually fearing of not doing that, because you really want to do it. That's why we're usually fearful of something that we really, really want to do or experience or feel or know. But that's why we have fear. So therefore, you might make yourself actually think that you're fearful. You should be fearful if you're not going to do that. So just, you have to come to terms with yourself that it will be worse if you're not going to experience that. If you're not going to do that, that will be the worst fear, okay? And you can easily rely on your friends and family and your household conditions and comfort, because it is there for you. If there's a person who's running away from you, hiding and behaving shady, and flaky, then you need to enable boundaries with that person, because that person might feel like they are not enough for you, and they are sabotaging their relationship, and they do this self-sabotage, so you might need to kind of step back a little bit and let them to have their me time in order for them to transform, okay? Don't worry, they will be back. If they are your person, they will be back. Usually they do. They do come back if you give them space and time to realize that there's no need to fear and run away from you, All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have camera, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past. So whether it's you or someone else, there is some stalking going on, or maybe not stalking, just, you know, some nostalgia. That's okay. Let's see, what is your advice in love and romance in this situation? Love call. Okay, so well, as an advice, I can tell you that you need to express your love to someone. If you're running away from someone who is worth not to run away from, then maybe you need to, after having this me time, after going within, after assessing all pros and cons, after understanding whether you're holding back is worth it or not, after you understand that it's not, maybe you should express your love to that person. Otherwise, this person that is going to express their love to you, and you're gonna get the message of love or love call from them, you know. Perhaps you're in separation with somebody. So if you are in separation with somebody, this person is going to call you, or it is a good idea for you to think on how to express your love to them if you don't want to run away anymore, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Hopefully you will come back next month, and this was the reading for, what is it? It's the end of April, so let's say it's for the next few weeks. April, May. Okay, I'm gonna be back probably in the middle of May to do some more messages, and perhaps I will do another reading with other cards, okay? So I love you. I love you, Cancers. You're amazing. Please believe in yourself and be your best self. You're awesome.